Dear children, now we are going to see human rights and UNO question answer and detailed answers. Sixth Roman, answer the following in one or two sentences. What are human rights? Page number 189. Second question, bring out the importance of UDHR. Page number 190. Third question, what does Article 45 of Indian Constitution provide? Page number 193. Fourth question, write about Right to Education Act. Page number 193. Fifth question, state any three legislations passed to safeguard the welfare of women. Sixth question, mention some of the political rights. Page number 191. Seventh question, name the 5 primary categories of human rights. Page number 191. We are going to see answers. First question, what are human rights? Page number 189. See page number 89. What are human rights? Heading. First line, human rights are rights inherent to all human beings regardless of race, sex, nationality, ethnicity, language and religion. What are human rights? Human rights are rights inherent to all human beings regardless of race, sex, nationality, ethnicity, language and religion. Okay. Second question, page number 190 la A side C option. Universal Declaration of Human Rights was adopted by the UN General Assembly in 1948. Next, it is a milestone document in the history of human rights. Okay. Next point, last third line la in strike out you should write AS as a remembrance of every year 10th December is observed as the Human Rights Day and its regular observance commenced from 1950. It is also known as Modern International Magna Carta of Human Rights. This is second question answers. Okay. Third question answers, page number 193, A side, Indian Constitution article, that paragraph fully. Article 24 prohibits child labor. 39F provides for children to develop the healthy manner. 39F provides for children to develop in healthy manner. Article 45 provides that the state shall endeavor to provide early childhood care and education for all children until they complete the age of 6 years. Fourth question, that same page, B side, Right to Education Act paragraph fully. A option, Right to Education Act. Article 21A provides that the state shall provide free and compulsory education to all children aged 6 to 14 years. See, Right to Education Act, Article 21A provides that the state shall provide free and compulsory education to all children aged 6 to 14 years. Next, fifth question, page number 194, A side, legislations, first 5 points only. That is fifth question answer. Hindu Widow Remarriage Act 1856. Next, Hindu Marriage Act 1955. Hindu Succession Act 1956, the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, the Eve Teasing Act 1991. These are fifth question answer. Legislation point 5 points. Okay. Next, sixth question, page number 191, B side, B option, political rights. First point, political rights are exercised in the formation and administration of a government. Next, the civil and political rights are directly related to modern democracy. Next, last 4 lines. It includes the freedom of expression and peaceful assembly, the right to take part in the government of one's country, the right to vote, the freedom of speech and obtain information. These are sixth question answer. Okay. Seventh question answers. The same page number 191, A side, civil rights. That civil rights, you should write that heading only. Civil rights. Second one, political rights. Third, social rights. Fourth, economic rights. Fifth, cultural rights. These are seventh question answer. Okay. Next, detail answer. Seventh Roman, distinguish between human rights and civil rights. Second question, Page number 9091. Describe any 5 basic characteristics of human rights. Describe any 5 basic characteristics of human rights. Third one, what are the measures taken by the government to protect the children? Now we are going to see answers. First detail answers. Difference between human rights and civil rights. Now we are going to see human rights. Human rights belong to everyone, everywhere, regardless of nationality, sexuality, gender, race, religion, or age. Civil rights are those rights that one enjoys by virtue of citizenship in a particular nation or state. Next, human rights are considered universal to all human beings and universal in all countries. Civil rights vary greatly from country to the countries or government to government. It is related to the constitution. Next, human rights. No nation may rightfully deprive human rights to an individual. Civil rights. Different nations can grant or deny different civil rights and liberties. Human rights are basic rights inherent with birth. Civil rights are creation of the society. These are first detail answers. Okay. Second detail, page number 190, B side, basic characteristics of human rights. Inherent. They are not granted by any person or authority. Fundamental. They are fundamental rights because without them, the life and dignity of man will be meaningless. Inalienable. They cannot be taken away from the individual. Indivisible. They cannot be denied even when other rights have already been enjoyed. Universal. They are universal. They apply irrespective of one's origin or status. They are enforceable without national border. Next, page number 193, A side, last paragraph, third detail. Page number 193, A side. The child is considered as an important national asset. The future of a nation depends on how its children mature and develop. Next point, last two lines. There are laws in India protecting the rights of the children. Next, B side, 1978 as International Year of Women, 1979 as the International Year of Children. UN has declared. Next, A, Child Right to Education Act. A, Right to Education Act fully. Article 21A provides that the state shall provide free and compulsory education to all children aged 6 to 14 years. Next, B, fully. The Child Labor Act Prohibition and Regulating Act 1986. It provides no child who has not completed 15 years of age can be employed. C, fully. The Juvenile Justice Act 2000, Care and Protection of Children. This act tries to protect children deprived of adequate care and to reform the children by adopting child-friendly approaching. D. Bosco Act 2012, Protection of Children from Sexual Offence Act regards the best interest of the child as being paramount importance in every state. POSCO Act 2012, Protection of Children from Sexual Offence Act regards the best interest of the child as being paramount importance in every state. My dear children, this question answers and detailed answers you should write the classwork note very neatly. Spell and write. Okay, write neat manner. You will send to respective teachers. Okay, thank you.